Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, Empire, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm a big fan of amp pumps. I am. I love it because it gives me something to talk about on a token that the developers, the founders aren't really talking about. So we don't have to do the speculation thing here. We can do the crypto thing. And yeah, I'm a big fan. I love the pumps, man. Gets people excited, gets them jazzed up, and we're gonna discuss it. I'm gonna speculate. The Reddit likes to speculate, so I think I can do it. Gotta ask yourself, what makes this token go up? And that is an incredibly important question that we always seem to tap dance around. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna start right after this. So I got some feedback. It was actually from viewers. I'm a little bit shocked because we don't get a lot of comments or emails anymore, and they just said have fun, start having more fun. So I was like, I can do that. Crypto is tough right now, man. It is double tough, and discussing it is it's incredibly difficult if you're doing it from a standpoint of rationality and objectivity, which is kind of my wheelhouse. So when you have like the weight of the world is just crashing down against you, man, it's tough. Now we started putting something into our live reads into our live streams, and I thought, you know what, sure, I'll have some fun. So with that, we're a very small channel. We're not sponsored, obviously. No one's going to sponsor this. I'll get to AMP. I'm there. All right, let me have some fun. I was a radio guy for 25 years. This is what I did. I'm sure you can see it in the cadence, the occasional cadence in the voice. There's a method to it. And I was a radio guy for like 25 years, so I've done live reads just endlessly. But usually they're so sterile. They're just sterile. They're boring. They're not interesting. You know, it's Nick's House of Tires and stuff like that. So we just started writing our own. And let me tell you something, Empire. It is time for the main event. Your host with the most will be live from the Man Yard on Saturday from 8 to 8:30, and we got balloons to give away. Look for the podcast moped. Come on by and say, "Give me a balloon, you big silly ass," and you got it. That's the Man Yard, Des Moines' only Eastern European all-male review. The polls with the polls. Right on 14th Street and MLK Boulevard. Can't wait to see you there. That's what we did. That's what I did forever and ever, and I appreciate you guys indulging me. All right, let's actually get to some of the action here. AMP is doing its AMP thing, man. I don't know how better to explain it, but AMP is doing its AMP thing, and anybody that's been in this token for any length of time knows what the AMP thing is. There is effectively no news. There was nothing released, nothing on, well, I don't know about the Discord. I'm banned from the Discord, but there's effectively nothing that came out. But suddenly the price just keeps going and going and going. But the interesting thing is the volume. I mean, that's a little bit shocking right there. We're talking about $75 million trading volume on a sub-penny token with a monstrous max supply. That's a lot of action. Now, it's going to take a lot of action to really, really move this thing. What it has done historically, I mean, ever since the fall off sub-penny and it chasing its sub, I don't remember where it bottomed out at. Let's see, we got it right here, .0018. Ever since then, on occasion, this thing it lights up. All of a sudden, everybody wants it. It's very, very interesting. The price will shoot up 10, 20, 30%, and then it settles back down. And when it settles back down, it starts, it settles back down right where it was, about 002-ish. Now, I like this because they're basically giving you a gift. I mean, they're giving you a gift. That thing was up 30% yesterday, and that is a monster number for, again, for this particular token. But they're giving you a gift. They're giving you 30%. They're just saying, here, take it. Take 30%. Now, for the DCAers or for the more active traders, that is 100% a gift. They are effectively giving you 30% more tokens if you can take action on it. Now, that's the problem with AMP, and that's the problem with a lot of smaller retail investors, is that they simply won't take action. They think that this is the start of the run, and they never quite ask themselves, what makes this token go up? They always kind of tiptoe around that one and just assume that it's providence. It was always going to do this. It's destiny. We're going to get it. But it really isn't so in this case, because this is not what makes the token go up. If you want it to be a meme, this is what a meme does. If you want it to be a pure crypto, this is what a pure crypto does. If you want it to actually do what it was supposed to be doing, the way it was built, the organic growth necessary to move this token and sustain those gains, then you're going to need something. You're going to need some news. You're going to need an SDK. You're going to need a reason. And right now, there simply isn't one. Now, the only thing that was kind of wildly, I think this was wildly speculated, is that over in Turkey now, you can, through Binance, you can buy AMP in Turkey. So you could, I think they're the lira. I don't know. That's an economy that is just absolutely a crapper, man. That is garbage on top of garbage on top of garbage, just lit on fire. So I'm not going to say that that's really going to come up with $75 million worth of trading volume. It's crypto. You know, I know we don't like to say it. We don't like to talk about it. We don't like to think about it, but it's a crypto. That's all it is right now, is a crypto. AMP wasn't, God, man, it's with that supply, that massive supply that is right between realistic and meme. It's tough to really imagine what they were thinking on this one, because that is a big ass supply. It's not all circulating. There is a lot that is simply unaccounted for, and we're talking billions of these tokens that are still kind of sitting out there. So, yeah, I'm not sure on that one. I know people come to these, and these are about the oldie videos I really get that people really watch of mine anymore. I can get 100, 150 views on pretty much anything else, but the AMP videos are the ones that actually get some views. So I assume you want to get my opinion on some of this stuff. It's a crypto. You know, when they started, I think that they were a company that happened to use crypto, but now they're pretty much just simply a crypto company. And the fact that Ampera is spinning off and making it a governance token seems to confirm that. So will it sustain? That's what you're asking, right? Is it going to sustain? I have no idea. Neither does anybody else. If I was in that position, and I've been scalping AMP forever and ever and ever, I think you're being given a gift right now. You're being given free tokens. Now, what you do with them, man, that's completely up to you. But any kind of profitability in this market, and this is a general overall crypto thing, any kind of profitability in this market, man, is exponentially valuable 6 months from now. So you do you. I know the way I would do it, and I got a hunch a lot of the AMP vets, I have a real strong idea of what they're doing right now. So anyway, we changed it up today. Hope you guys can endure it. I'll probably keep doing that. I think it's fun. It makes it fun. I don't know if you can see I got more energy today. It makes it fun for me, and you know what? If nothing else, YouTube is supposed to be fun. Questions, comments, scott@thepodcast.com. I answer any and all emails, and until next time, please stay safe, and please be smart with your money. Cheers.